Hello, my name is Desiree, and today I wanted to do another Write With Me because I enjoyed doing that last time. I did it for I believe a fall poem, and so now it's technically not for a spring poem, but I like, when I like to write sometimes due to picture or photo prompts. I don't always benefit from prompts that are given with like this sentence starts, oh, sorry. I don't always benefit from when a prompt says like, this is the opening, now continue it, or they give you an idea or a place or a time period. I don't always do well with that. Sometimes I do, but not all the time. So my brother had these photos, pictures that he had when he was in college and when he was doing an art class. And so he was going to throw them away. And I was like, no, I like some of them. I want to take them home and see if I could use them somehow. So this is me. This is me using it to write a poem. So I want to show you them. This is the one he chose, and so he cut it out from it. But I love the colors. You could look at it this way, or you could look at it this way. I love the colors. It's just so beautiful. I'm also going to show it this way so you can see all the angles. And then the other photo is this. It's a beach photo, which is really nice. And I don't live near a beach, and so this is just like a, ooh, that would be nice to write a poem about. Or just to be there. And then this one is really cool. A spiral of colors. I love it. And so with this Write With Me, I don't know if how I'm gonna post it. I don't know if I'm gonna do one and then post the other separately, or if I'm gonna do it all together. But because it's a Write With Me and you can also write a poem as well, because I'm doing a poem, but if you think of a story, you can do that as well. But yeah, I think I've just decided I'm gonna post each one separately, because I think they can all stand on their own as we write a poem or as we write a short story or a story to these beautiful artworks. So yeah, I'm gonna start with this one. And I do have a way that I like to look at it. Let me see. No, not that one. Yeah, I think this is the way I enjoy looking at it. And I know even the cutout that my brother did at the top could even be like a story or an idea in itself. It reminds me of like a science lab, and it looks like a tool that you would use in a science lab. But I could be wrong. You could have your own idea of it. Because of course it does also look close to a triangle. But it's not quite closed. You can't close it unless you press it. Ta-da! Triangle. Not a triangle. Alright. So, I'm going to start writing. I have my notebook and a pen. So yeah. I'm going to look at it, so I'm going to put it up here so I can look at it. But I don't want to cover you, so I'll put it down here. And I'll put a photo like right here so you can stare at it again as you write as well. And today's date is April 11th, 2023. this photo reminded me that I want to write a children's book about colors, and it's kind of like a joke book. And I forgot that I had started that story and wanted to create that story, and this reminded me of it. When I do start publishing and making content for my children's book, it will be on a separate channel because I want to separate my poetry and novels and short stories versus children's books, which is like a different, well, which is different content and just different story ideas. So I want to separate the two and separate my name from my children's books and my novels and my poetry books because I explore different things with each topic. And so I just want them to be separated, and I think it's the smarter decision just for me publishing. But yeah, I'm fine with sharing that I do write children's books though, because it's a part of me. Yeah, just thinking about that. I'm also gonna charge you so you don't die or go to sleep. Yeah. My leg's falling asleep. My foot, actually. My foot's falling asleep. Tingly feeling. Alright, let me read you my first draft of it. And it took a turn from how I started. But it was interesting because I know when writing they tell you to think about your senses. So what you hear, what you see, what you feel, what you taste, what you smell. And I basically only focused on sight because that's the sense that stood out to me. But maybe I blend in the others. Let's see. I think I titled it, or I think the title I'm leaning towards is Blended Colors. A tiny triangle also, no, sorry, one more time. Or let me start again. A tiny triangle alongside a missing triangle. The colors from a world. Suck me in and I'll be lost. Melting, spreading, blending to each color. My body pulled into a world of art. Art only by colors, with no faces, no opinions, no words. What do I see? I see dark purple, creviced or outlined into another purple until it fades. Then enters blue, vortex blue, hungry blue, splotch dots, dark blemishes in a frozen moment in time. Nasty green, dirty, vomit, so harsh words for just over time changing. In a panned out view, this green just represents land, civilization, nature. Sneak in the blue and purple again like siblings, before orange sneezes its way, rising like a sunrise with sunset colors. Or is it the other way around? Did yellow burst onto the page and try to absorb and spill and stretch to or throughout the whole page, but the other colors wouldn't let it have all the shine? Did yellow try to take orange's ray? Orange's kiss to the page. White caused stillness. But at the corner, somehow, the red, white, and blue popsicles melted onto the page, a treat gone to waste. Ding, says the triangle. Time to leave the world of blended colors. Wow, reading it out loud, I actually like it. I thought it didn't really make sense when I was writing it. But my start, where I talk about myself feeling like I could live in this image or be dropped in this image, I think me asking the question, what do I see? Sorry if you hear that. There's thin walls where I live. But me asking the question, what do I see? I feel like allowed me to feel like I am in that world, and it's like I'm telling you what I see while I'm dropped in the image. And then I describe the colors, and some standout lines or words for me is vortex blue, splotch dots, dark blemishes in a frozen moment in time. I like how I said in a panned out view, this green just represents land, civilization, nature. I liked rising like a sunrise with sunset colors. I also like the yellow try to take orange's ray, orange's kiss to the page. And then I like that I just thought to myself, because in the corner is red, white, and blue, that I thought of the popsicle. And a treat gone to waste. That's very interesting. And I feel like if you, like in creative writing or English classes, they tell you to dig deeper. I wonder, could saying red, white, and blue, which is the American flag and American colors, I wonder, a treat gone to waste. I wonder, could you dig deeper and say, what's that saying about America? Which is interesting. And then ding, I tie back to a triangle to say now it's time for me to leave out this world. And I actually provided sound. Like, what do I hear? I hear a ding telling me like I'm about to be sucked out of this world of blended colors, because the first thing I noticed when I started was this. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like a triangle to me. And then I think about what my brother cut out, which is a bigger triangle. And so, yeah, I just started with the triangle. But yeah, so here's the red, white, and blue, the melted popsicle. What else? Oh, yeah, the green. Look at this green. That it does look like a panned out view of like a map, where It just represents that, oh, there's civilization here, there's land here, there's nature, versus like the ocean. You could argue could be the blue, but I didn't necessarily touch on the ocean. And then this is also white, but I didn't notice that when writing and when looking at the image. But yeah, orange is missing here that I can't see because it's cut out, and then there's more red connected to the purple. So yeah, I feel like maybe my poem represents like pausing and just, what if we were, I mean, it'd be, I feel like scary, dark, and complicated because we still have our minds and our thoughts, but a world with no faces, no opinions, no words. Interesting. So I said no opinions, but I guess even if you don't have an opinion, you can still have a thought. So yeah, I would love to hear if you have a poem or a response related to this. I would love to hear it because you can go in so many different directions. I think I am going to edit it once and then see if I can tighten it to read to you right now. And then I'll end the video. So let's see. Let's do round 2 of editing my poem, or you can edit your story. Alrighty. I have edited it on the page, and so I may get confused as I read it. But before I read it, I wanted to also highlight that some of the words I said or I wrote, I tried to play on, like sunshine. I tried to comment like yellow and shine. And sunburst and sun kiss, because these are phrases that we have, I tried to like play on it in my poem. And I don't know how well it comes across. And I also wanted to try to add in, this time when editing, I wanted to try to add in our world in a way. So like mention civilization, mention blemishes, mention like red, white, and blue, mention no opinions, no words, just things that do exist in our world, but aren't looked at the same in this world of blended colors, but could look like it to us who has an outsider point of view that doesn't live in this world. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna read my second draft of it, and then we're gonna end it here. Okay. So again, I believe the title is called Blended Colors. A tiny triangle alongside a missing triangle. One ding and the blended colors suck me in. Melting, spreading, blending. My body pulled into a world of art. Art only by colors, with no faces, no opinions, no words. What do I see? I see dark purple and a hemmed-in purple country, until purple fades and blue spreads. Vortex blue, hungry blue, splotched dots appearing as dark blemishes in a hungry blue, splotched dots appearing as dark blemishes in a frozen moment in time, before nasty green advances, looking dirty like vomit. Such harsh words for a surviving color. Panned out, you see the land, civilization, and nature it represents. Sneak in the blue and purple siblings before orange sneezes its way, rising like a sunrise with sunset colors. Or was it the other way around? The yellow burst onto the page and tried to absorb and spill and stretch throughout the whole page, but the other colors wouldn't let it have all the shine. The yellow tried to take orange's ray, orange's kiss to the page, and white wanted to bring stillness, but forgot it was a part of the red, white, and blue trio. A popsicle melting onto the page, a treat gone to waste. Ding! The triangle tells me it's time to leave the world of blended colors. Yay! So sometimes I stumbled on it because if you look at how I did it, it's very confusing because I just used an asterisk to like tell me when I changed it instead of like crossing it out and messing up the original poem, because I like to still have the original and have my new one. And I could have like turned the page, and then I'll be going back and forth each time, and I didn't want to do that. So I just wrote it alongside it. But yeah, I like some of the additions I added. Oh, where did my pen go? But I like it. It's very interesting. And I may do a separate video just reading the poem so you can just hear it a little more clearer, and I'll write it down neater or just organize better. But I am a fan of this Write With Me, and I think it was a cool response and poem that I got out of it. And I would love, love, love to hear yours, even if it's a story, even if it's just one line, or even if it's just something you notice. It would be amazing to hear. So yeah, we'll do the other two. So just look forward to seeing 2 more videos of this. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, just write your story, and take care.